Hey everybody, welcome. Thanks for joining us today. I'm a little bit windblown out here. I'm in beautiful Fort Lauderdale, Florida. My name is Cathi Bray. We are here to talk to you today about travel. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm traveling. I normally live in Texas. But we have a great lineup for you today. You're in for a treat. I have three ladies on the line here that are going to bring some great information to you about what it has meant to them and their families to be in the travel industry. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves to you. Just as a quick bio of me, my husband and I have 6 kids, now 11 grandchildren this year, which is crazy to me. We own a traditional business, and when this opportunity came along, I honestly wasn't looking for a business. I was at a pretty comfortable spot in my life and just wasn't thinking in those terms. But I thought, well, maybe we could save some money on our own travel. And we did definitely do that. But as time went by, I actually love booking travel for people. It's a lot of fun. I love helping families make memories. And so I started doing that, here and there part-time. But another thing I love to do is tell people about things that I love. And so I started telling people about this business. And you guys, what this has done for us is it has replaced my husband's income to the point where if he wants to and when he wants to, he can retire. And we both know that I've got this. So it's provided a lot of security for us, a lot of freedom for us, and we're just really excited about the future. So I want to go ahead and introduce this first fireball lady to you here, my good friend, Miss Jennifer Grimes, and ask her to introduce herself and tell you what this industry has meant to her. And then we'll just hear from everyone.
All right, thank you so much, Cathi. Well, I'm Jennifer Grimes. I live in a very small town in Paradise, Texas. Literally, my neighbors are cows, okay? And so I started this journey about 2 years ago. I worked for corporate America entirely a day too long, and I was looking for something to be able to stay home with my children and be able to show them the world. I didn't want anybody else to have to do that. And so I wanted to be able to travel more affordably and then also bring in additional income for my family. So I actually came across this opportunity via social media, and I reached out and talked to Director Bray about the opportunity. And I'm happy to say that I'm making up my corporate income now in less than 2 years, and I'm helping people across the globe establish their businesses. So that's just a little bit about myself. I'm going to pass it on to Miss Alisa Samples and let her tell you about her journey as well.
Hi, I'm Alisa Sample. I came into the business about 1.5 years ago, and I was a big traveler prior to. And when I got into the company, it expanded even more travel for me. It opened up the door to where I was vacationing, not maybe twice a year, but gone to 6 to 8 times to 10 times a year now. And this company has become a blessing to me. The income has also been a blessing, so it has allowed me to travel more and to share, and I get very excited to share about the business with other people that I see traveling and posting pictures. So I am loving this company and probably living a dream, what a lot of people say. What are you doing? How are you doing it? And that's when I get super excited to share. So to me, I'm living a dream right now. So back to you, Jennifer.
All right, thank you so much for sharing. She is living the dream, guys. Like, if you could see her in all of her traveling that she's doing, she's going glamping in the middle of the desert and riding camels. Like, she's absolutely living it up. So now I'm going to pass you to my dear friend, Kourtney. I'll let you tell all about her. I want to brag on her, but I'll let her brag on herself. So Kourtney, take it away.
Hi guys, my name is Kourtney. I'm sorry, my child is just all about me today and I don't know what her deal is, but hey, real life, right? So I started this business about 1 year ago. I think next month is my year. My husband travels for work. He's in the oil field. We live in Florida. He works in Texas. We're actually here visiting him right now. So it's a lot of fun to be able to book. I actually started booking his travel, and I was like, why am I not getting paid for this? You know, I'm booking all of his travel. I'm not getting paid for it. I kind of felt like his personal little assistant. So I was like, you know what, let me just start this. The opportunity arose, and I just jumped at it. And I really enjoy booking people's travel. I have clients that come back to me and they're like, oh my gosh, I just had a blast. It's so good to hear how much fun they had. I just had some honeymooners come back from Jamaica. They absolutely loved their trip, and it was so good to hear that they had a great time. I love the flexibility of the business. Like, I'm sitting in Texas, in the middle of nowhere in West Texas right now, running my business from out here. I just kind of up and go whenever I please. It's really nice to have that freedom. My dad actually, whenever he was dropping me off at the airport, he was like, did you ever think you would be traveling this much? And I honestly, like, I didn't even think about it that much, but until he said that, I was like, no, I really didn't. I've been traveling more in the past year than I have. Gosh, I don't even know how long it's been since I've traveled other than this past year. And this little one keeps me on my toes, that's for sure. But yeah, I really enjoy it. I love the time freedom that it allows me, and the extra traveling it allows me to do as well.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing, Kourtney. All right, Director Bray, we're coming back to you. Is there anything else that you can add to the conversation? I know there's tons and tons of fun things to talk about when it comes to the travel business.
Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't hear part of that. But I don't know if any of you have had any obstacles when you started your business. You know, sometimes people have maybe a spouse that's not truly on board at first, or they may have financial struggles in the beginning. And if you guys have anything like that kind of caused you, you know, moments in the beginning, if you could just jump in, that'd be great. My husband, he always supports me in everything I do, but he was not on board with this particular effort when we started, and now he is Pirate Tom. He is loving this life and loving all the travel. So if any of you have anything like that, you can just jump in.
Sure, I'll go ahead. I know for me, especially saying goodbye to my corporate job, right, and wanting to be able to run my own business from home was huge. So initially, just starting the investment for myself was difficult, right? I needed to make sure I wasn't making all the wrong decisions for my family. But once I did, it immediately opened the doors to run my own business from home. It gave me time freedom and financial freedom as well. So I would say that was my big holdup, is actually taking that investment for myself. And then in turning, it's been a huge blessing for my family. So I'm going to pass it back to Alisa.
Hi, yeah. When I first started, I was really nervous because I owned a business prior to, and I thought, my biggest fear was I able to give enough time to this second business, because it was your own business and you were investing the money in it. And being a business owner prior to, I thought, do I have enough time to this? Because I have to maintain my first business. I have noticed in this business, in the year and a half that I've been in, that it basically, it doesn't consume your time the way you would think it would consume your time. The leisure of being home and being able to work the business at your own pace. And that has been the biggest thing for me, that I don't have that fear anymore of saying, oh, it's okay, you work a full-time job, but now you're going to throw another job. I don't look at this second business as a job. To me, it is, it's not a job. It's something I love. It's a passion that I have of traveling and sharing with others. So to me, I look at it as like a really bonus golden ticket. So I don't consider it a second job. I consider it, no joke, like a dream. So it's a great company to be a part of, and a great company to own. So I'm blessed to say I have two companies and I own two companies. So that's
That's awesome. Awesome. Kourtney, anything I know for you? I know a little bit about you, but does it have
Yeah, so my husband was pretty much on board from the get-go. He was really loving the thought of me doing this just because it kind of gave me the time freedom to, I apologize, my child. It kind of allowed me to, do this business on my own time and pace. I am a stay-at-home mom, and it allows me to kind of go with the flow whenever it comes to my own business. Like she was saying earlier, I can do my trainings whenever I want. I can do them from wherever I want. I can choose to, kind of put things on hold and do what I need to do when it comes to my business. I do book, like I was literally sitting in the airport. I was delayed for like 5 hours the other day, and I was booking people for Disney, and it was really nice to be able to have that freedom. And it's just amazing how much I'm getting out of the business that I didn't really expect to. But yeah, overall, it was kind of one of those things where I was nervous about it. It's like, how am I going to have time? I'm obviously home with her all the time, and then I also have an Etsy shop that I run from home. But honestly, it's so flexible that it allows you to kind of do what you want with it and kind of run the business the way you want to run it. So that's what I really, really like about it, that I don't have to do things a certain way. I kind of can do whatever I'd like with it.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. I know too that just a little bit to let y'all know about her. I know that you don't mind me talking about this yesterday. She was actually laid off twice before she started this, so it was a difficult for her to go ahead and start her own business, and she went for it, and she's been super successful, and I've been blessed to be able to guide her along the way in that journey. So thank you for letting me tell you and guide. So Cathi, I'm going to pass it back to you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I tell you what, we travel so much, now more. And I know Director Grimes mentioned Alisa, some of her travel, crazy stuff, riding camels, glamping in the desert. She's been all over the place. One of the things we have really enjoyed is being able to take our grandkids places, and our kids, which we couldn't afford to do when they were growing up. We had, those 6 kids on one income. And so we just couldn't afford to do those things. So now we're making up for lost time. We're taking the kids and the grandkids on special trips. And then this week is just for myself and my husband. So we're having a blast. But I hope that you will look more into this, you guys. I hope that you'll get more information. Somebody sent you this video because they think a lot about you. Or I'm sorry, there's a plane going over right now. They know you travel. They know that you will earn money, you will save money, you will experience more, and you'll just have an amazing life like we are in this business. So get back with the person that sent you this video and get some more information, and then come travel with us. Come see the world with us. We'd love to have you. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.